21st January 2024, and we are at a Sunday Fun Aging call. Yahoo! And today the topic is celebrating self.
Yes.
Thanks to you.
Thank you.
So what can this hour contribute to our celebrating ourselves? What contribution can we receive from self? What magic are we that we are not even acknowledging? And what is it that we are avoiding? Actually, it is our body, actually. We need to celebrate. Because we chose it, because it gives you a lot of joy, lot to do. And is going to go on till the day we die. This is the only being or thing or whatever you want to call it is going to be with you.
Companion.
Companion, yes. So it makes sense, doesn't it? To have a pleasurable ride.
Yeah, total.
So everywhere we are pretending not to be aware of what else is possible with our bodies and our beings, which could make our ride here on the planet way beyond our imagination. Will we now choose it? And everything doesn't allow that. Would you be willing to destroy and uncarry it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, online shorts, boys, provides, and beyond. This is the vehicle we will ride till death do us part. Would you like to make the years that are left the best that you ever had? How many of you want to own up and acknowledge that your life is better than it used to be?
Yes, yes, yes.
And pat yourself for that, acknowledge it. Happiness wasn't even a priority, I remember. Though I would choose it, but I didn't know that was a priority. It wasn't even in the equation of life, and it still isn't in so many people's lives. Like Dane says, when they used to ask me, what would you like to become when you grow up, he used to say, happy. He says, no, stupid, you don't know. You didn't get the question. What would you like to be when you grow up? He says, happy, no matter what I do. Are we willing to have that? Hi, Manisha.
Hi, good morning. Good morning.
What is it that we are already happy that we don't even recognize it? Do we do it just because it's so obvious? Or obvious not to be happy? Because you don't see anybody else happy around? Children are generally happy, aren't they? And when do they lose it? And
yes.
something that you don't lack, something that is with you when you're coming to you, Nipi. When you are a child, you are like happy, you There is no lack of happiness in your life. You don't even know you need to choose it or not. That's who you are. And you don't think you need to be that when you grow up. Doesn't make sense, does it? Yes, Nippy, you were saying something.
No, no, that only. You were asking when do you lose it? When you grow up, yeah.
Yeah. How many of you have been told having fun and looking after yourself and celebrating every moment and living in the ease is a distraction from making your life? पढ़ लो, कुछ बन जाओ. How many of you told that? Hi, Sandeep. Hi, Mehak. Welcome. So how many of you, today the topic is celebrating self. How many of you celebrate yourself? Celebrate your life, celebrate your body, celebrate every moment of every life. How many of you do that? Yes, go for it, Sandeep.
Good morning, Kanwal. This is for the first time I'm seeing you. I mean, I have been,
Welcome.
yeah, I'm here in Chennai. I'm Sandeep Costeco, and I'm celebrating this moment as I have come here to the sports academy with my kids. They are into fencing, and yes, and they are. I'm just sitting here in the uh, academy and enjoying, and I'm a therapist.
Wow.
So, yes, so I have learned every moment by letting go whatever is not required and to replace that, any kind of unwanted thing with a beautiful thing which was missing in my life and really enjoying every moment.
I love so much when you said it was missing in my life and now I choose it. How many of
Yes.
you allow yourself to choose to have fun, ease in every now moment and celebrate yourself? What is celebration, by the way? What comes up when you think of celebration? Does it have to be one occasion to celebrate? Or you could celebrate every moment?
Moment. Every moment.
And how do you celebrate? What is
When
celebration?
you have a smile on your face, when you're happy from your heart, when your eyes are shining brightly, and you're looking forward, what is my next thing which I need to do? And when you have a sense of that accomplishment, once you are done with it, so that is celebration, acknowledging, acknowledging every moment that, realizing that moment and saying, wow, I did it. I'm
Well,
happy.
well said, well said.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. How many of you want to be happy? Want to celebrate, but you can't or you won't? And what is the most substantial thing that you want to do or choose? And isn't it funny? Everything we choose in the pursuit of happiness. And we won't choose it in this now moment. Isn't it so interesting? We are brought up being told you have to study, you have to get married, you have to get a job, you have to have children, you have to have a house, you have to have a car, then you will be happy. Finally, you can get to be happy. And whatever whatever that happiness they think, or rather than just choosing to be happy now. Who's stopping us? Who is stopping us? What creation of our lives are we using to validate other people's reality? What we are told, what you should do, shouldn't do, that won't bring you happiness. So what brings you happiness, guys? Like Sandeep, thank you so much, said. Anybody else? And what if the years left could be the best? We could have them be the best. Best, I don't know what this word is stopping me to. Celebration, okay. Nobody knows what's happiness, what's celebration for them.
Ditto. She said every word.
She said it so beautifully.
Yeah.
Who brought you here, your body or you, to the class of celebration?
Kanwal, for me, this is like, I was talking to my mom right now, and I was just going through my WhatsApp, and instantly I saw your live the link. I thought, yo, this is the moment I can connect to something, which is nice. And so I just got into it, and this is a wow moment for me.
Wow, awesome. Wow,
It's my thought. Yeah, it's my thought, my presence of mind, my activeness, my willingness brought me here.
And you're asked to be greater, asked to celebrate, asked to
Right.
be yourself. We all come for different reasons. She saw it and it lightened her up and she picked it up. What made others come here for?
It's an alarm built up inside the being looks forward to that.
All right. Awesome. Anybody else? Some come for me, some come for Sunday, not getting bored. Some come for because they come every time, and or some come from to desire to know more. Others may be wanting to be a contribution and receive contribution. Who knows? So whatever you are here for, I hope you get what you're desiring, what you come here for. Everything doesn't allow that. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, backward, honor, short, boys, so ads and beyond. Awesome. So, I have realized over the years that when you choose to be happy, I mean, we were told it on the reverse that you do this, and then you will be happy. After coming to Access, I have recognized that when you choose to be happy, everything else is a domino effect. Weird, like Gary says, what if the purpose of life was to have fun? Where have we lost that? Children knew that. Children know that. We actually come here on the planet to enjoy the planet, to experience everything on the planet that is laid out for us, to have it all. Every way we've turned everything upside down, twisted it, and made it a pain for us, a struggle for us, would we be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pot, on nice, short, boys, pervert. So what happens when you see somebody having fun? What energy comes up?
I'm very happy. I'm actually very happy.
To
You know,
see
with
some,
that very,
to see somebody having fun? Okay,
yes.
cool, cool. What else comes up for others? And what were we told? Oh, they are useless. They're not responsible, not doing sufficient. If you're having fun, you're not doing enough. Unless you have a serious face and stressed. How being stressed is so real and acceptable in this reality. And laugh and joy is not accepted. Have you noticed? I remember when we used to be laughing sisters, we were 3 sisters, and used to be jumping and laughing. And the granny used to say, पढ़ लो, कुछ सीख लो, आगे जाना है, and कम नहीं आना ही हंसदियां रहंदियां सारा टाइम, इन्हां नू कुछ सिखाओ. Well, your seriousness, your stress, your giving up on joy, does it bring lightness to the world? Look at the world. Look at people around you. How many do you see happy? If you're not stressed, if you're not, don't have a problem, don't have an issue, there is a problem with you. That is the general operating system of this reality. So what would you do if you knew that today, okay, let me choose to be, choose to celebrate myself? What does this word celebration bring up for you? Any celebration coming the next, somebody's birthday, or chalo, let's think of not every day, but some wedding or some birthday or some occasion in the family. When usually that is celebration, right? So when that comes up, when the word celebration comes up, what does this word bring up for you? Fun, worry, a lot of work, managing people. What comes up? Honestly. If you're really looking for something, if you're really here, that means you're looking for something different and you want to know what celebration is for you, then you have to be brutally honest.
काम पड़ जाता है कमल, काम पड़ जाता है.
How many people enjoy weddings, their children weddings? How many people enjoy having parties in the house?
Children's wedding, yes, enjoyed. But generally ऐसे लगता है कि वो मतलब lot of work.
I have seen many people, I have seen many mothers, fathers, before the wedding comes up, they are like, even before they start work, even before they start to select something, it's like they are, oh my God, कुड़ी दा विआह करना है.
They are already drained out before the occasion comes up. The energy is already drained out. Their mental thought is so much they're stressed with this.
Yeah. I remember that it was so much of a tension that I used to say, ये भी मत करो, ये भी मत करो, मुझे ये भी नहीं चाहिए. Let's keep it small. Let's not do this. Because looking at their list of work that they needed to do and how heavy it was for them, I did not enjoy looking at them. So ask yourself every morning, am I living my life as celebration? And choose something different. Or are you waiting for some special occasion to celebrate? And on those special occasions, you always have a fight, or you're depressed, or you're stressed, or you're anxious. When do you celebrate? What are the equations one celebrates?
ये प्लानिंग चालू होता है, फिर प्लानिंग के हिसाब से परफेक्शन, फिर हैप्पीनेस तो कहाँ छूट जाता है पता ही नहीं चलता.
Yeah. After coming to Access, I was actually validated. I used to enjoy, I remember, all the time and any time. I used to find, even when I was depressed, I would to find something to be happy about. And after coming to Access, it's like, you're okay, you're not wrong. I realized each moment could be a celebration. You wake up in the morning, it's something to be grateful for. Hence a special occasion. We can debate on that. Does every moment require to be acknowledged and celebrated for that reason only? No other reason? Life requires to be celebrated no matter what. You are on such a beautiful planet. If we are not celebrating, why do we even bother? Hi, Param.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, Rupal. If we are not celebrating every moment of every day, no matter if there's a celebration or not, the so-called celebration according to this reality, why are we even bothering? What is the value of never celebrating life, living your reality? Such a beautiful planet. Everywhere you look, even it's no sun, there's only fog. The glass is, because there's heating inside. And when I opened the chick, it was all for water. It was all, what do you call, fog on the glass. Isn't that beautiful? Everything is the eyes that you see with. जैसे ना तुम बड़े अच्छे हो गए, तुम्हारी आंखों का कसूर है, वो वाली बात है. Notice, be aware, and present in every now moment, and celebrate. I think you will celebrate then every moment. And if you're not celebrating, you're expressing who you are, because you are an infinite being and you are a celebration by itself, and you are the happiness and the joy and the fun and everything. If you're not choosing any of those, you're not being you. You're being what this reality wants you to be. How often you get happy when you see happy people around? Are we killing the earth by not being happy? What if you could facilitate the earth by being happy? If you're celebrating and joyful about it, you're generating the earth. Okay, let's see. Is there anything at this moment for any of you to celebrate? Can you choose any celebration? Give it a name, you mean. Otherwise, you don't need to give it a name. But if you give it a name, this moment, for no reason, but because you can choose, what would you choose? What could you celebrate
Happy,
this moment? Yes, go for it.
yeah, I'll say that happy seeing my kids growing, enjoying their moment of, they're in the sports, whatever they want to do. So I'm happy seeing them growing.
So beautiful. How many parents go for their children's functions and go for, because they're so busy? What joy it is to celebrate your children's growth, to be with them while they're growing. We are with them, but are we really with them? If you're not celebrating, is life worth living? Okay, none of you answered, but I have another question. What's not celebrative of this moment? You didn't answer what is a celebration in this moment. So what's not? That means that it's not, you did not answer, so that all of you think that it is not, there's no reason to celebrate. So what's not celebrative of this moment? I don't know if I'm speaking the correct English. What is missing according to you? What is stopping you? That also nobody has the answer. Good night. Bye-bye. We are done.
जी ये सेलिब्रेट का तो ना अभी तक कुछ पता ही नहीं था, अभी चलने लगा है। और अगर अंदर से लगा ना आज सेलिब्रेट करूं तो एकदम ये खराब मन जो है ना ये ऐसा उभर के आता है कि ये नहीं है और चली सेलिब्रेट करने। तो आपने अभी बोला तो आई विल स्टॉप एंड एवरी मोमेंट सेलिब्रेट करने में हर्ज क्या है ना, लोग क्या कहेंगे, कोई
Imagine
नहीं।
I'm saying was the value of not celebrating. It is a celebration that you got up. It's a celebration that I'm talking to you. It's a celebration that I have a warm room with a heater. It's a celebration that there's a fog outside. It's a celebration where I can see some peacocks out there. It's a celebration. Isn't every moment a celebration? We would not choose it to celebrate for what reason? How often we find some way or the other not to make it a problem. Do you like to celebrate Diwali, Christmas, New Year, Holi, Lodi? How many of you like to celebrate these festivals? Truth. Or any other festival that you have. Or maybe birthdays, anniversaries, anything. Do you like to celebrate? What comes up when the celebration, these particular things, time comes for them? What happens? Be honest, guys. This is a beautiful space where we can be ourselves. There's no wrong or right. I remember we were small. My mother used to save. ये कपड़े दिवाली पे पहन लेना. ये crockery, good china, jewelry उस time पे करेंगे. और occasion आ जाती है और फिर भी नहीं करते. ओ टूट जाएंगे, इतने लोग हैं, खराब कर देंगे. They keep staying in the cupboards, rotting, for somebody else to break them and celebrate them. Jewelry keeps lying in the locker. Have you ever wondered? Hi, Geeta. I know, because I did it all the time. अंदर रख दो, टूट ना जाए. Grateful for the change, grateful for access tools, grateful, and I'm loving it. Do you, okay, crockery and all is lifeless things according to you. Do you even celebrate your body?
Very much.
Awesome. I love you.
Thank you. You asked Kanwal that what is not letting you celebrate. So I would like to answer. There is a lack of trust in self and the insecurity in the people, which they are so much stuck in it that does not let them celebrate or even understand the meaning of celebration.
Yes, so true.
I mean, yeah, being a therapist, like this is what I have seen, and even like when you say that in my own journey, my own realizations, and my own learnings, and then progressing. So this is first of all, everything comes on yourself, and then when you are ready to work upon, and then you are ready to progress, ready to shed everything layer by layer, because it is very important. Everything has got its very thin layer. So once you start peeling it off, you understand the beauty, you understand what is acceptance, what is rejection. So I believe there you are able to make out what is to be celebrated, what is to be discarded and then celebrated. So I think then the value of celebration started increasing its own value. So
Thank you. That was so beautiful. It's easier to recognize what we don't like than to what we like. If I ask you what you like, you might not be able to express it, but what you don't like, you can easily. Oh, that, and something comes up. So from there, you can, rather than just staying with what you don't like, what's it? Go deeper into it. Where would I like to be? What do I actually, questions help a lot. Is what she said only for her or anybody else related to it? And that is the only way how we come to the awareness of what we'd like to do from what we don't like. This is not fun. Oh, then what is? What if you asked a question, really got clarity? Everywhere you already decided what is for celebration and what isn't. Would you be willing to give that up, please? And what if you could choose in every now moment? Okay, what is the celebration in this? Even where you are for good, bad, and the ugly, even when it's really a mess or a chaos. Okay, what's the celebration in this? Becoming aware of it. And then let it go. What do I do now? Living in question has helped me a lot. Asking the question begins to give you the awareness. This 21 hour is not going to give you clarity so much as it keep unraveling when you are in question. It's so real to us to look for negative rather than what is fun. Because that's what we've been taught. That's how we learned to be. So how would you like to create your life? From celebration? Or as this reality tells you? You have to be serious. Everything is life living is a serious matter. You can't achieve anything. You have to take responsibility. When I say this, is it light? I have to take responsibility, I have to be serious, I have to work. Is that light?
No, no, no.
So find out what you like to create. What would allow you to celebrate in every now moment? That might be where the fun and the joy of living exists. What if you asked, what would it take for me to live my life as a celebration? Every moment of every day. Every day is another possibility for a greater life. Anyone here has kept their life on hold? बच्चों की शादी हो जाएगी तो मैं खुश होंगी, बच्चे पढ़ जाएंगे तो मेरा ये हो जाएगा तो उसका वो हो जाएगा तो
बच्चों के बच्चे हो जाएंगे तो
बच्चों की शादी हो जाएगी तो बच्चों के बच्चे पहले शादी तो करा ले, कर दे।
नहीं बच्चों के बच्चे हो जाएंगे, फिर बच्चों के बच्चे बड़े हो जाएंगे, फिर पढ़ जाएंगे। I mean, it's an ongoing process.
फिर मैं ग्रैंडचिल्ड्रन की शादी हो जाए। So everywhere you kept your life on hold, I will have life when, I will celebrate when, I will be happy when. Would you be willing to let that go now, please? Just like that, you can let go.
Yes.
Do you realize you are living now? You're breathing now. You are eating now. Now, this moment is the most precious moment. If you're not celebrating, why are you here? What would it take to be like and be like to live your life from total celebration? And things start to show up. When you ask, it things and pop up this the options. Somebody will talk about it, and then you will be like, oh, that, choose that. Things start to pop up, and our job is to pick up one that is a celebration for us. It might be celebration for each one of you, a different thing to celebrate for, which lighten you up. But our default is automatically picking up sadness, problems. In fact, we look for them. When you look for them, they show up. How about looking for celebration? And the celebrations will show up. Are you willing to commit to your life today and celebrate self? And by the way, celebrating self does not mean not celebrating others. Every way we think looking after ourselves, celebrating ourselves is going against this reality. That's a lie we have been fed. Conscious effort is required. अपने आप नहीं आ जाएगा. Every time you go into the sadness or the unhappiness or the problems or the, come back. Oh, what is the celebration here? Conscious effort is required to choose different if you desire a different life. Choosing the same thing again and again is not going to create a different life. What have you decided you cannot, you won't, not right? What will people say? Gary says, if you are not celebrating your life every day, stick a gun in your mouth and kill yourself. And by the way, celebration itself doesn't mean go splurge money, go and do, eat a lot, sleep a lot, spend a lot. No. That is not celebration. Ask. I didn't even know what was celebration, actually. Only these Diwali, Vaisakhi and all was the celebration. Besides that, we don't even know what celebration is. Your choice for living in every now moment from the happiness that you truly be is celebration. Anybody here wants to say something about what is celebration for them? You know, these celebrations, that so-called celebration like Diwali, Vaisakhi and birthdays and all, one of those things that can bring up so many energies. Sometimes you could choose to be, it's a choice, joyful and celebrated. And sometimes it's a reminder of all those stories, those points of views about. I've heard so many people say, oh, birthday की celebrate करना, एक साल और बूढ़े हो गए. Or maybe even the moments of regret of the past. And whatever story comes up, what if it's not relevant or significant or even real? It's just a story living in your head. It's not true. It's you made it true by making it into a significant story in your head. What if there's always something to be grateful for, to celebrate? Every moment of every day could be a possibility to choose what, who, how to be. That's the gift of being alive. Are we alive? What would you like to celebrate your birthday? How do you celebrate your birthday? How would you like to celebrate your birthday? Or how did you celebrate your birthday, recent birthday?
How do I do now? I get body massage and all these things, which was not there. So, yeah, different way now. Just taking care of myself.
Yeah, being present.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? There's no fixed thing for celebrations.
No fixed agenda yet.
If you want to be more of you, if you want to have more of this life that you have, if you want to be more connected with each and every moment of your life, play. What is possible if you choose to create your life in every now moment? Become present. Most people live our lives like a zombie. From one moment to another, things that they have to do. It's like a struggle. If you just became present with that, it's a whole different world that's available. Not the only way the way we function is not the only way, guys. What fun can I have now? What next? You can celebrate this moment by sleeping. Will you allow yourself to sleep for as long as you want to? No, you have to get up at 7 o'clock. I've got a class at 8. Some of us come to Access and listen to just be. And we think it's doing nothing. I tried it. And it drove me crazy. Because I'm not the one who can just sit, do nothing. Is that the message of being? Is that the message of celebration? Not really. The idea is to choose 10-second increment. What brings you joy? What's light? Now that's not a done thing on this planet. And that could include your work as well. How many of you love doing what you do? If you didn't name it as work, work has a different energy. That's why Gary says, find your love and let people pay you for it. If not what you're doing, then find what does. Look at things that give you joy, that lighten you up, like Sandeep was expressing. Spark in the eyes, feet tapping, things where you forget to eat, where your eyes sparkle, feet tap, body is relaxed. Even when a lot of action is involved. When I go for dance, I just don't know where I am. There's a lot of action there. I go for swimming, it's like I'm in bliss. I don't know the world any better. And now I've started saying, what would it take for me to make money while I dance? What would it take for me to make money while I swim? What if you could make money in all of that? Everywhere you decided this is fun for me. Would you give it up, please? And explore and play and do whatever it will take for you to know what's fun for you. And choose it in every now moment. Not define it, not conclude what fun is. But I'm having it. By asking, hey, इधर मजा नहीं आ रहा. अच्छा क्या करूं? And something will pop up. Go do that if it's light. Space comes available and you can choose anything, anytime, anywhere. All the energies become possible, become available, are possibilities and become available. Like I heard Chris say once, universe is a banquet. Which is the energy that brightens you up. Look at the children. When they are playing, they love the blocks like they don't want to do anything else. And one moment they are off. Oh, not this. What you loved, maybe something a minute ago, swing or blocks or doll. Now something else. And it's not a wrongness. All is available at any time you would like to play. All of it. And you don't have to eat that one flavor of ice cream every time. How many of you eat the same flavor, order the same food because you don't want to try out, might not be right, might not turn out good? How many of you like to? I never used to take a new, I'm still very fearful of, I'll order something and I won't like. But life could be so enjoyable. Why would we want to make it boring with just the vanilla ice cream? And most of us get bored very fast with things. Lovely having you here, girl. Anytime. Thank you. It's time anyway, just 5 more minutes. I'm bored with this. Okay, what else is possible now? It could be with everything. Everywhere you decided I could have to get everything from this one person, this one relationship, this one job. Are you living? Where's the question in that? What is all available to me, universe? There are a million ways of living your life, but you will choose this for what reason? Oh, आज फोन नहीं आया बच्चे का. कुछ हो तो नहीं. Look at where you are just keeping yourself, distracting yourself from not living. And doing all the things you're supposed to do. Not what you like to do. Eventually we'll die and then we'll come back again to live again. Start now. So you can die in the most undisturbed way. Who have done it all and been all. We live a whole life so we can eventually die. What about living while you are at it? How many of you are distracting yourself with the do stuff from really living? Early morning, get up and say, oh, what would be celebration for me today? Stop struggling to get everything right. You will never get it. There'll be something else. Give up being perfectionists. Right body, right job, right relationship, right kids, right wife, right husband, right whatever. Those are all judgments. They are distractions from actually living your life. I invite you to go beyond this reality. Beyond you that you think you are. Beyond all that is available in this reality. Beyond all that you have done and been. Now what? Everything that keeps you from being all that you can be, all that you can choose, all that you can do, all that you can have, and beyond. Would you be willing to just let that go?
थैंक यू कवल जी, इतना आँख खोलने वाला था ये पूरा. खुद सेलिब्रेट नहीं करती और दूसरों को भी करने नहीं देती मैं तो. ऐसा लगता है मुझे.
You for acknowledging, because मुझे तो लगा जैसे मैं और वो संदीप ही बात कर रहे थे और तो सब सो रहे हैं. चलो, I hope it was a contribution. मैं तो ब्लैब ब्लैब करती रहूंगी. That is what I love doing. And कोई सुन लेगा, किसी को कहीं कुछ contribute कर जाएगा, तो I am grateful. Thank you.
It was lovely, Kanwal.
Thank you, darlings. Thank you for being here, and I'm grateful. And bye for now.